Yes, but I think you need to rationalize. See, I think we're getting off track here. Let's get back to Itor. Right, now we're getting there. Let's move on to...
Who are you?
I be Hellbeard, the unrepentant, the scourge of the seven seas.
Hellbeard. I think I've heard of you.
Of course you've heard of me. I'm the nastiest pirate in the world.
Wait a minute. Hellbeard the Unrepentant died over 80 years ago.
Do I look dead to you?
No, you look like a sock. If you're Hellbeard, where have you been for the past 80 years?
Look, over there.
Who are you?
I'm Hellbeard the Unrepentant, of course.
Why can I only talk to one of you at a time?
Because of that paranoid jerk, Admiral Kasaba. Whenever he sees 3 or more pirates talking, he assumes they're plotting some sort of mischief, so he lobs a cannonball at them.
Can't he tell the difference between pirates and puppets?
I don't know if you've noticed, but Kasaba's not too bright.
I thought the other puppet was Hellbeard.
You'd like to think that.
Can I talk to your puppeteer?
I'd rather you didn't. We're trying to protect him.
Come on, let me talk to the puppeteer.
Well, all right, but don't make any sudden moves.
I'll be as gentle as a baby dolphin. You must be Hellbeard.
If you say so, sir.
You don't look like a fearsome pirate to me.
Me? A fearsome pirate? You must be mistaken, sir. I wouldn't harm a fly.
But you're Hellbeard the Unrepentant. You sacked an entire archipelago with a rowboat and the jawbone of a bilge rat named Stinky.
Oh dear, that sounds far too violent and adventurous for me.
Why do your puppets look like me and LeChuck?
Puppets? What puppets?
Wow, you are a basket case, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
Well, if there aren't any puppets, then why are you in a puppet theater? Ha! Explain that.
This is my home, sir.
What?
I know it's not much to look at, but it's actually quite roomy.
I can't believe that you live in a puppet theater.
It's a humble home, but I'm a humble man.
Do you know anything about the ultimate insult?
The ultimate insult? You again.
Can I talk to your puppeteer?
Puppeteer? Hellbeard, the Unrepentant, is no man's puppet!
If you're Hellbeard, where have you been for the past 80 years?
Look, over there! You again.
Can I talk to the puppeteer again?
Well, all right.
Hellbeard?
Please, stop bothering me. I'm harmless, really.
I think I'll leave you alone.
Thank you, kind sir.
Could you help me find this?
What's that?
It's a picture of the ultimate insult.
The ultimate insult?
Hey, you forgot your puppets! Gee, guess that was just the kind of breakthrough he needed to mend his shattered psyche. I better put these away before Kasaba flings a cannonball at me. Excuse me, ma'am.
What can I do for you, young man?
This is kind of a strange place for a school.
This isn't your average school, dearie. This is the Ozymandias Pirate Transmogrification Center.
Transmodification?
Transmogrification. We take barbaric, foul-smelling pirates, like yourself, and transform them into prim, productive, and polite members of the emerging consumer-based economy.
That's the most nefariously evil thing I've ever heard.
Oh, now, sweetie. Don't knock it till you've tried it.
I'm tired of being a slimy pirate. Sign me up.
Wonderful. Just go in and take a seat, and you'll soon be on your way to a brighter tomorrow. Good afternoon, class. My name is Miss Rivers, and I'd like to welcome you to Ozymandias Pirate Transmogrification Academy, a wholly owned subsidiary of Ozymandias Enterprises. Just by walking in that door, you've already taken a courageous first step in a journey that will transform you from swashbuckling pirates into healthy, normal, and most of all, productive members of society. And why have you made this step?
Because we don't have a choice.
No, dear. You've come here because you're scum-sucking pirates who deserve to be dragged into the street and shot like the dogs you are!
Yikes.
Now then, for the next few hours, we'll be breaking down your antisocial pirate defense mechanisms and replacing them with more acceptable, marketable behavioral traits.
This could take a while. Why don't you come back later?
First, let's have a frank talk about pillaging.
And that's why keelhauling is bad.
Very nice, Young-ya. Now, class, let's move along to your final exam. 3 questions that will account for 90% of your grade.
That doesn't seem fair.
Don't get smart with me, Sonny.
Sorry, ma'am.
Let's begin. Young-ya,
Yes, ma'am.
a member of the opposite sex rebuffs your advances. How do you cope?
I chalk it up as a learning experience and move on.
Good. Now then, Guybrush.
Yes, Miss Rivers?
After drinking too much grog, a friend of 20 years teases you about your haircut. What is your reaction?
I shave his belly with a rusty razor, all the while shouting, "I got your haircut right here, Spanky!"
Oh, no, that won't do.
Who's Spanky?
Miss Rivers, I think Guybrush needs a timeout.
Now, Mungo,
Yes?
what's in your mouth, young man?
Pirate spitting tobacco, ma'am.
Did you bring enough for everyone?
Actually, yes.
Well, that's hardly the point, young man. We don't allow pirate paraphernalia in this classroom. Hand it to me.
Sorry, ma'am.
Now then, Mungo.
Yes, ma'am?
Your tofu burger is delivered medium well, despite your explicit request for medium rare. How do you react?
I send the burger back with a strongly worded comment to the serving wench.
Interesting. Okay, second question. Guybrush,
Yes?
a scruffy-looking stranger offers you a grog. What's your response?
I accept the grog, poison his own, and steal his treasure. Arr!
Now that's just rude, Mr. Threepwood.
Jeez, and I thought I was a heartless savage.
Mungo,
Yes'm?
your captain has plotted a course directly through the heart of the Devil's Triangle. How do you react?
I informed the captain of my misgivings and hope he listens.
And Yanya?
Yes, Miss Rivers.
While delivering Christmas toys to orphans on a nearby island, you notice a passing ship that's obviously taken on too much cargo. What do you do?
I hail the captain of the passing vessel and ask him if he needs any assistance.
Ah. Alrighty then, now for the third and final question. Mungo,
Yes, ma'am?
you see a man accosting another with a sword. What do you do?
I run the attacker through with my trusty sword, Winnie.
Ah. Now, Yanya.
Yes, ma'am.
A stranger approaches you and asks for the time. How do you respond?
I politely give the stranger the correct time and point him in the direction of a watch shop.
I see. And finally, Mr. Threepwood.
Yes?
While reading a book of poetry in a library, what appears to be a treasure map falls out of the book. What's your plan of action?
I hunt down and kill everyone who's ever checked out the book. Then, after I kill their families, their friends, and their pets, I seek out the treasure. Arr!
Jumpin' Jehoshaphat!
Ooh, you're gonna get it.
Miss Rivers, Guybrush is scaring me.
Well, I've added up all your scores, and I must say that I'm very unhappy. Mungle, I'm afraid you didn't pass. Your heart's in the right place, dear, but your brain is somewhere cold and dark and covered with spiders.
Oh.
Ha! Yanya, I'm flunking you, too.
Why? I got every answer right.
Yes, dear, but your attitude sucks.
This is horribly unfair.
So's life, sweetie. Get used to it. And then we have Guybrush. Guybrush. I've been teaching this course for months, and I can safely say that you're the single worst student I've ever met. I've picked lint out of my belly button with more learning potential than you. Now, in order to guarantee that you never darken my school's doorstep again, and to stigmatize you for the rest of your hopefully short life, I'm strapping this dunce cap to your stubborn pirate head in the hopes that humiliation will succeed where education failed. Now get out of my classroom and never return!
Yeah, I may be a dunce, but at least I'm a mighty pirate dunce. Never try this at home, boys and girls. False fire alarms cost lives.
Ah! Fire! Everyone run for your lives! Thought you could pull a fast one on me, huh? Get out!
Now I remember why I dropped out of school.
So that's when I sliced open his pancreas.
Hi there.
You idiot!
What do you think you're doing?
What's the matter?
He'll see us, you ignoramus!
I'm out of here!
Fire! You may want to move a couple of feet to your left.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome. Now go away so I can resume my discussion with the delightful Miss Daisy. Who are you, you annoying little miscreant?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. And you are?
Jambalaya LeFeet, last of the LeFeet pirates.
Where'd that cannonball come from?
That dreadful Admiral Kasaba person. Every time he sees 3 or more pirates talking, he thinks there's a conspiracy afoot. So he begins to lob cannonballs at us. If I weren't so comfortable here on the beach, I'd sail out there and give him a piece of my mind.
I forgot. Why does Kasaba fire his cannons at you?
Because he's delusional and paranoid. Every time he sees 3 or more pirates talking, he thinks we're plotting an invasion of Jambalaya Island. So he starts firing his cannon.
Are you aware that you've got a pair of parrots on your shoulders?
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Was that sarcasm?
You know, I can't really tell anymore. In any event, these are, in fact, my parrots. I call them hugging and kissing.
You're joking. You're not joking. Which parrot's hugging and which one's kissing? I can't believe I just asked that.
I don't know. They're identical twins. It's too bad, too.
Why?
Because they're special parrots.
Special how? Did they solve crimes?
Of course not. But they are cursed with powerful voodoo magic.
How so?
One of them always tells the truth. The other one always lies. Isn't that right, fellas?
Yes. No.
Oh, if I knew which one was which, they would be tremendously useful. As it is, they're rather annoying.
You're awfully large.
Figured that one out all by yourself, did you?
I'm looking for the pieces of the ultimate insult.
What's that?
It's an ancient voodoo talisman of butt-numbingly incredible power.
Ooh, sounds dreadful.
Jumbo LeFeet. Any relation to Tiny LeFeet?
Tiny LeFeet was my father.
I'd like to talk some more about your father.
Okay.
Was he really called Tiny the Friendly Pirate?
No! My daddy was everything a real pirate should be. Violent, vulgar, psychotic. Pirates lined up for miles to spit on his grave.
If Tiny was such a great pirate, then what's with the Tiny the Friendly Pirate statue?
It's those soulless cretins at Ozymandias Enterprises. They're using my father's name and image as happy icons for their new family-friendly Jambalaya Island.
Those jerks. What happened to Tiny's statue?
I happened to it.
Come again?
To lend a touch of authenticity to their precious statue, Mandrill's flunkies bronzed my father's captain's hat and welded it to the statue. Enraged by this sacrilege, I gathered some pirates and raided Jambalaya Island. Before anyone knew what happened, I rescued my father's chapeau, returned to Nuttin Atoll, and buried my treasure.
Your father would have been proud of your piratey prowess.
Oh, thanks. Unfortunately, my raid inspired Mandrill to hire Kasaba to patrol the waters of Nuttin. Now, Nuttin Atoll is nothing more than a prison for recalcitrant pirates who don't share Ozymandias' vision.
One pirate to another. Where did you bury your father's bronze hat?
I don't know.
What?
I know I buried it under a boulder along the beach. I just don't know which one.
If I find your father's hat, can I borrow it?
I don't know. Why do you want it?
I'm going to use it to crush Ozymandias like a bug.
Really? Oh, that's great! If you can find it, feel free to use it.
This is obviously a painful subject. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Don't get up. I'll see myself out.
Goodbye, little pirate.
Kinda sounds like a parrot. Two plus two?
37.
That must have been the lying parrot. Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
North.
I don't think he'd like that. Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
Nowhere.
I know that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny LeFeet's hat must be buried under this rock. I guess the parrot's lost interest. I'm not even remotely mighty enough to pick that up. There's gotta be a better way to get under there. Hi there, Lil Guybrush.
Hi there, Big Guybrush.
Hi there, Lil LeChuck.
Arr, ahoy there, Big Guybrush.
What's on your mind, Lil Guybrush?
I think Admiral Casaba's a big dope, don't you?
Oh, I don't know, Lil Guybrush. What do you think, Lil LeChuck?
I think Lil Guybrush wouldn't know a real pirate if it stabbed him in the liver.
Oh yeah?
Yeah!
Now, boys.
Amoral lout,
Defeat doily sniffer.
unemployed layabout,
Guys,
Pirate poser.
uncultured corpse,
Girly man.
I really think that's loud enough to catch Casaba's attention.
jerk,
Idiot.
Nimrod,
Dork.
I've obviously got some deep-seated issues to work out here.
moron,
Spaz.
jerk,
Idiot.
Nimrod.
Dork.
Why, those ignorant anarchist savages! How dare they plot against my benevolent tyranny! Simpkins, wheel out the really big cannon!
Do we have to, sir? Our ears are still ringing from the last time.
I've had just about enough of your pusillanimous insubordination, Simpkins! Now roll out the really big cannon and blow up those terrorists this instant!
Aye, aye, sir.
Fire!
Wow, here it is, the bronze hat of Tiny LeFeet.
That's the pirate light town I arrived at.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames and messieurs, brigands and wenches, welcome to Planet Threepwood, the piratiest place on Earth.
What's that? Whoa, nice dive.
Thank you, my friend. I fear that my skills have atrophied as of late, though. I'm not half the diver I used to be.
That was one of the best plank dives I've ever seen.
And who are you that would take such pains to flatter an aging plank diver?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, plank diver.
Welcome to Jambalaya Island, Mr. Threepwood. I am Marco de Pollo, undefeated and undisputed plank diving champion of the world!
Are you really the greatest diver in the world?
Yes. I have spent years searching the planet for someone who could better me in the art of the plank dive, but to no avail.
How sad. What are you doing on Jambalaya Island?
Ah, that is an interesting story.
Is it a short story?
About a year ago, I despaired of ever finding my diving equal and was prepared to hang up my trunks forever.
Ew.
At this crucial moment, Senior Ozzy Mandrill approached me with an intriguing proposition.
Am I old enough to hear this?
He told me that he was building the tallest artificial plank diving platform in the world, and that he was willing to pay obscene amounts of money to have the world's greatest plank diver compete on it on a daily basis. Since I was ready to retire in any event, I figured, why not retire in the comfort of a luxury resort island?
Makes sense to me.
Besides, there's always the chance that someone will come along who can finally challenge my skills.
Has your arrangement with Ozymandias proven challenging?
Sadly, no. But at least I'm receiving a steady stream of income.
I'm looking for the pieces of the ultimate insult.
What would I know of such things?
One of the pieces is a golden man of some sort.
How peculiar. The solid gold all-world diving trophy looks like a golden man of some sort. It's over by the judge's table.
Perhaps you're not the best person to ask about the ultimate insult.
Perhaps not.
So is this diving competition open to anyone?
Hardly. If I were to compete against everyone who want to get their hands on the solid gold all-world diving trophy, I'd be diving 24 hours a day.
Oh, so who do you dive against?
The judges panel over there does an excellent job of weeding out the poseurs from the serious divers.
I just remembered a previous engagement. Bye. Hey, look! Over there! Excuse me.
Hey, little dude. What's up?
What's going on around here?
We are the judges for Jambalaya's all-world diving contest.
Actually, it's more like a free-for-all than a contest.
Dude, quit projecting your negative vibes, man.
Nice trophy.
Isn't it a trip?
It is awarded to the winner of the all-world prank diving contest.
I'd like to take a crack at winning that diving trophy.
You and dozens of other gold hunting wannabes.
If you wish to dive, you must be certified first.
Why?
We could leave ourselves open to most grievous lawsuits if we let physically uncool people try to dive.
Now, if you just step behind the table...
There won't be any word problems, will there? Hey, what are you doing with that?
Please turn to the right, dude.
You're not gonna put that there, are you?
Now then, let me know when this begins to hurt.
Ouch! And another thing, I think the staple gun was completely uncalled for.
Be that as it may, you have passed the physical.
Really?
Don't act so shocked. You'd have to be a palsy-ridden grandmother to fail.
Here's your certificate. Feel free to challenge our champion diver whenever you want to dive.
I'm back.
So I see. What can I do for you, Mr. Threepwood?
I'd like to dive against you.
You want to dive against me? Ah, thank you, little friend, for bringing laughter back into my life.
What's so funny?
Don't tell me you're serious.
As serious as scurvy, diver boy.
It's not wise to trifle with me, Mr. Threepwood. I am the greatest diver in the world!
Second greatest, you mean?
Very well. The gauntlet has been thrown. I suppose you have been certified by the judging committee?
Sure, check it out.
I've seen palsy-ridden grandmothers with better qualifying scores. But I'm eager to put you in your place. Prepare to be humiliated, Mr. Threepwood.
Marco de Pollo is about to attempt a Rum Barrel. Spinning Swordsman. Rum Barrel. Combination. Let's give him complete silence for this dive.
The plank is yours, Threepwood.
Was I? Rats.
The winner and still all-world prank diving champion is Marco de Pollo.
Pardon me?
Yes, Grasshopper.
Aloha.
May your life be big and your splashes be small.
Excuse me.
Oh, what is it, little diver dude?
What was wrong with my last dive?
You really didn't get into the flow of De Pollo's groove, man.
Say what?
Hey, you gotta match De Pollo's moves if you want to be the dude.
But how?
Well, basically, there are 4 types of moves allowed in plank diving, man. Well, first you got the Keelhaul, you know, a mellow, swan-like move that you can do by lifting your nose up in the air.
Keelhaul, up. Got it.
Next is the Rum Barrel, man. The somersault move that's easy to do by shoving your chin down into your chest.
Rum Barrel, down. Check.
The third move is the Spinning Swordsman, man. That's a dangerous vertical spin that should only be started to the right.
Spinning Swordsman, right. Okay.
Finally, there's the Alpha Monkey, a chest-pounding maneuver that always starts with the left hand.
Alpha Monkey left. Good.
Okay, bro, pay attention to the moves that De Pollo makes, you know, and try and match them. For example, on his last dive, he did a Rum Barrel. Spinning Swordsman. Rum Barrel. Combination. So, if you wanted to match him, you'd lean.
Down, right, down.
You got it, man.
See you later.
You got it, dude. Woo!
Pardon me.
What?
Why are you giving me such low scores?
Look, kid, it's nothing personal. It's just that I've got an expensive red-headed wife, 2 expensive red-headed kids, and an expensive red-headed dog to feed, you follow?
Not really.
Then let me spell it out for you. Mr. Mandrill pays me a lot of money to make sure that Mr. De Pollo always wins.
I think I'll leave you to your grouchiness.
Whatever. Why are you showing me this?
I don't rightly know. Hey, there's a picture of that grouchy diving judge in here, but that blonde he's with is definitely not his lovely red-headed wife.
What's this?
It's a brochure for Stan's Jambalaya Time Share Emporium.
Yeah? So?
Take a look at page 3.
Yikes.
I think your red-headed wife would be very interested to find out about the time you've been sharing with this blonde, don't you?
You got it all wrong, kid. She's just a friend of the family. Really.
Really? Oh, well, then I guess your wife won't mind if I show her the brochure.
Wait, stop. What do you want?
What's it worth to you?
I've got money, jewels, property, anything. Just don't tell my wife.
Fine. All I want is a fair diving competition.
That's all. Really?
Really? Do we have a deal?
Deal. It won't do you any good, though. De Pollo's too good to be beaten by a flat-headed loser like you.
I'm back.
So I see. What can I do for you, Mr. Threepwood?
I'd like to dive against you again.
Really? I don't usually allow repeat challenges.
Why? Are you afraid I'll beat you?
But in this case, I'll happily make an exception.
Marco de Pollo is about to attempt a Rum Barrel, Keelhaul, Spinning Swordsman combination. Let's give him complete silence for this dive.
I do not envy you, Mr. Threepwood.
Cool. Good. I guess the Dunce Cap worked.
Whoa, dudes, this is unprecedented. The newcomer has tied Marco de Pollo.
What happens now?
Move on to the tiebreaker round.
Scissors, rock, paper?
You wish. In this round of dives, you will go first, and De Pollo will try to match your dive.
You have shown that you can mimic my moves, Mr. Threepwood. But I doubt that you can concoct a dive that I cannot perform.
We'll just see about that, dive monkey.
Very well. The plank is yours.
Cool. It's nice to see that good old-fashioned blackmail still works in some parts of this modern world. I guess the Dunce Cap worked.
Very good, Mr. Threepwood. Just give me a second to prepare for my dive.
What Marco doesn't know is that we've replaced his regular baby seal oil with Star Buccaneer Schmear Whiz. Let's watch.
Now, my friend, prepare to watch a master in action.
Now Marco de Pollo will attempt to beat Guybrush Threepwood's dive. Let's give him complete silence for this dive.
What? Shoot! Go away!
Ladies and gentlemen,
The new all-world plank diving champion is,
Guybrush Threepwood!
I protest! That was not a fair dive! I want a rematch right now! I am Marco de Pollo, the greatest plank diver in the world!
Marco.
Hello! Who said that?
Marco!
Polo! Stop it! I will not be mocked! Marco! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Polo!
Gee, I wonder how Elaine's doing.
Hi, hey, thanks for coming out to vote. Remember, a vote for me is a vote against demon-spawned hell pirates.
Thanks for your support, citizen. Good times and free grog are just around the corner.
Don't vote for Charles. He's really LeChuck, the demon zombie ghost pirate from hell.
Oh, give it up, Mrs. Threepwood. Everybody knows that LeChuck is dead and that your husband killed him. You'll have to excuse her, Mr. Charles.
Think nothing of it, my good man.
There, you see? Charles and LeChuck, look!
Well, that should just about wrap things up. I think I'll go pack my bags and get ready to move into the governor's mansion.
Mr. Cheese.
Aye, Captain.
Raise the anchor, hoist the sails, and ready the warp drive.
Aye, Captain.
Otis.
What?
Go find Carla and sober her up.
Oh, yeah, that'll be easy.
Now that the pieces of the ultimate insult are mine, it's back to Melee Island. Honey, I'm home.
LeChuck!
That's Governor LeChuck to you, Good.
No way!
Yes way.
Ozzy, I had a feeling you were working for LeChuck.
I'm afraid you got it backwards, pirate boy. LeChuck's working for me.
Well, that makes me feel better.
Governor LeChuck, would you be kind enough to relieve Mr. Threepwood of the pieces to the ultimate insult?
It'd be a pleasure, Mr. Mandrill.
Don't do it, LeChuck. He wants to use the ultimate insult to humiliate every pirate on the face of the earth.
And?
You know?
Oh, of course he knows, you sloth-brained pile of kookaburra droppings.
But why, LeChuck? Why would a swashbuckling, albeit demonically evil, pirate like yourself willingly aid in the mass emasculation of your fellow buccaneers?
Well, that's a long story, Sheepgood.
Oh, no.
But it basically boils down to two reasons. First of all, this mandrill scallywag pulled me out from under that mountain of ice that you left me under. And LeChuck always repays his debts.
Fine, you owe the guy, but why go along with this plan to irreversibly insult all the pirates?
Because, you seafaring scumweasel, when we succeed in breaking the fighting spirit of all the pirates, LeChuck will finally have the one thing he's always wanted in life. Or death, as the case may be.
You don't mean...
Yes, Elaine Marley's hand in marriage.
Excuse me. See the ring on this finger? You're a little late, bucko.
Well, I think I can fix that.
LeChuck, no! We may need him as a hostage.
Yeah, a hostage. Besides, even if you kill me, Elaine'll still never marry you. She hates your stinking undead guts.
But that's the beauty of the ultimate insult, Threepwood. Once your wife has been exposed to its hideous, demoralizing power, her fiery pirate spirit will be shattered like so many emu eggs, leaving her compliant, submissive, and obedient.
In other words, the perfect wife.
Speaking of perfect wives, where is Elaine?
We were hoping you could answer that question, Mr. Threepwood. Your mischievous Sheila went walkabout right after Captain LeChuck was elected governor of this pirate-infested backwater of an island.
Good for her. I hope she comes back with an army of pirates and kicks your sorry butts.
Are you sure I can't kill him yet? I've left him alive before, and it's always turned out to be a big mistake.
I see your point. How about we stow the twerp in an inescapable faraway place where he can't do any harm? Then he'll still be a useful hostage, but he won't be able to affect our plans.
Ha! That's a hellishly good idea, and I know just the place.
Ha 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 ha.
Where am I? This island smells kind of familiar. Ugh. Only one island smells as bad as... Oh no! Those two maladjusted greed monsters left me marooned on Monkey Island! Well, that's it. I give up. I'll never overcome these incessant obstacles. It's like my whole life is a never-ending series of puzzles. Oh, hey, Timmy. Don't try to cheer me up. Just give up. You know I am. Oh, all right. I'll do it for the kids. First order of business, get off this stupid island. Second order of business, stop Ozzy and LeChuck from using the ultimate insult on Elaine and assorted others. Third order of business, buy some new shoes. How did he get here anyway?